everyone! For this portion, I'd like to show you some of my favorite tools that I carry around with me in my purse when I'm traveling or just when I want to keep some supplies in the car so I can sketch on the go. First tool that I love to use is the Pentel Brush Pen. These pens are great because they're refillable, and let me show you. You could do some really thin lines with them and some amazing thick lines. Even gives you some texture, which is great for when you are drawing some flowers and leaves. So I love using these. I also like to carry around these Uniball Vision pens. They're waterproof and they're great for sketching on the go. So for example, just, very thin lines, and afterwards, if I wanted to, I can put watercolor on top of these flowers or on top of the sketches, whatever sketch I end up doing. I also enjoy using these Pentel Touch pens. They're just for a change. They come in different colors. This one happens to be gray, but I usually carry like a blue one, a pink one with me, just to vary some of the sketches. And you can do thin lines with these, and then if you press down, you get a little bit of a thicker line. I also like to use different types of papers. So for this particular sketch, I used a mixed media paper. These are the ones that I tend to use because they can hold, water, and it normally won't smudge or it won't buckle too much. So I do love using mixed media, whether it be Canson, Strathmore, whatever kind you might like. Another tool that I use for inspiration, aside from taking photos, are some magazines. So this one is called Cut Flowers and Bouquets, and this one's from 2016, so it's a well-loved magazine. Has some great inspiration, and once in a while I take a piece that really speaks to me and I end up using it over and over again. This one has paint splattered everywhere, but it's one of my favorite pictures from this magazine. So we'll draw from that and see how it goes. All right. I'm going to use this flower arrangement for my inspiration and show you how I normally do a sketch. Normally when I do my sketch, I don't take too long of a time. It's very loose and very fast, and I'm really just getting the creative juices flowing. Sometimes when I'm stuck too and I'm in the middle of a project and I don't know what to do, it's fun to just get out a blank sheet of paper and just start drawing. So I might not do the whole piece, including the vase and the mug, but I'll just focus on the flower for this portion. So let's see, we'll try this flower right here. And like I said, I'm just very loose when I'm trying to draw. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just get something on paper, and the more you practice doing this, the better you'll get. Slowly, the petals will take shape. And don't feel like you have to do the whole drawing, I normally just take pieces of it at a time. Like maybe I'll do this a little bit, not the whole thing. When I'm doing a drawing like this, sometimes it's in the car, so it's a challenge, but a fun challenge to try to get the petals to look like petals when the car is shaking, but it's fun. Notice how I'm pressing down or not pressing so hard when it comes to certain parts. Like maybe here I'll draw some leaves. So now I'll press down a little harder. The Pentel pens, the brush pens are really fun to play around with. Maybe I'll do this rose. A few of these little flowers. Like I said, it does not have to be perfect. I usually just do these for practice. Get my hands flowing, which is great. Maybe do a couple of the little buds or little flowers on the side. I always end up putting extra leaves because they're just fun to draw. Maybe put some of those little tiny buds in. And like I said, I'm just kind of going for the feel of it. I don't necessarily follow the sketch entirely. All right, then maybe just to bounce it off a little bit more, add that other flower over there. And then just for fun, a few other leaves down here. Sometimes you can do them in 2 passes. I'll show you what I mean. Like a nice line and then a second line going down. Or feel free to just press down. You get extra leaves or a different look, a variation. Let me do this flower over here. Just super loose, very quick. Sometimes when it's been a crazy day or a crazy week and I haven't had time to get anything creative done, it's fun to just pick a flower arrangement from the magazine and just spend a little bit of time drawing just to relax. We'll add a couple more leaves here. All right, I hope that helps and inspires you to try this out on your own. I love these pens because they don't necessarily smudge, but just be careful when you're working on one side not to go over your work too fast because it might get smudged a tiny bit. All right, have a great rest of the day and thank you for watching.